guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and against my many requests, you guys have sent me more scary videos, unfortunately. No matter how many times I'd let y'all know that I used to live in a haunted house and that these videos remind me of living in that haunted house. Let's do this.
On camera, Genevieve writes, "Heard my daughter talking to someone, so I called her over and asked who, but I didn't notice it until after watching it. Only her and I were home. This is what she caught. Pay close attention to the background or you'll miss it."
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
What? That's not okay. Nope. Get a whole child back. I call protective services.
There appears to be someone or something walking with Genevieve's daughter. This footage was taken in 2016, and it wasn't until recently that Genevieve had noticed this. Needless to say, she was left disturbed by the footage. Now, it could be that the apparition is actually her daughter's shadow, but if you look closely, it appears to be taller than her daughter. Given how lighting affects the length of a shadow depending on its position, this could still be a silhouette. However, if it were actually a shadow, we'd still be able to see the door in the background, but instead, our view of it is blocked as it passes by, acting like a solid figure, and it doesn't warp or bend against the door, which is something a shadow would do. Genevieve is certain that this isn't a shadow, but rather something else, and viewers can't help but think the same. But of course, I'll let you decide as to what this might be, a shadow or something else. Feel free to let me know what you think. Gotchin and Yasuke are YouTubers who explore places that are said to be haunted. It was just recently that they went over to a hidden village where someone had a strange encounter. When this person came to this village on their own, they were met by an elderly couple who told them to go away. The strange thing about this encounter, though, is that no one has lived in that village for years. If not a single person has lived there, then who are the couple that greeted them? Were they people or apparitions? Gotchin and Yasuke decide to explore this village themselves to see if anything unusual happens. Little did they know that they would capture something disturbing on camera. Yasuke is by himself as Gotchin is somewhere else in the village when the following happens.
I really don't like this. I heard that knocking. We're gonna edit that out. Hell no.
As Yasuke explores an abandoned house, someone or something is hiding underneath the floor. Both Gotchin and Yasuke have no explanation for this, but viewers can't help but think that this might be the ghost of someone who used to live there. Now, this could be a case of pareidolia. What is thought to be a face might actually be debris. Yet, it seems that most viewers are certain this is a ghostly figure.
With a hairline.
Given the strange encounter had by the person who came here before them, they might be right. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion. Haunted or not, you let me know. The following video was submitted by Arthur Cruz, who writes, "A security guard who works at a mall was hearing noises coming from a stockroom inside a store. Apparently the store in question is haunted. He goes inside and sees this." Talk about nightmare fuel. This is terrifying. All the dolls appear to be turned on. Arthur believes that the store itself might have something to do with this, considering it's haunted. Although that could be the case, it could be that the dolls are sound activated and were all set off after one of them turned on. But if that's the case, then how did the first doll turn on? I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Haunted or not, this is still pretty creepy. Celia Santos had posted the following video on Facebook and states that something terrifying had occurred at a mall in Brazil. The video was taken at 2:30 in the morning by a security guard who works there. He was sure that he was the only person inside until he saw the following. The security guard had recorded this in the hopes that people would believe him when telling them about this terrifying encounter. This is what he caught. There appears to be a little girl on the escalator, who then disappears moments later. Now, this could have been an actual child, but what's a child doing inside a mall at 2 in the morning? I can't think of anything to explain this, other than the thought of this being a child who was accidentally locked inside. What are your thoughts on this? Is this an actual child or something else? Reddit user Poe had posted the following photo and states that his neighbor took the picture during the summer. He had taken a picture of the Reddit user's kids who were playing outside. He was hesitant to share this photo with him because something very unsettling was captured in the photo. This is what he caught.
Are you joking? You can't be serious.
Those who've seen this image were left unsettled. It's worth mentioning that the Reddit user lives near a cemetery. It seems to him that this might be an apparition of someone who's buried there. What do you make of this photo? Real or fake? Take a good look and decide for yourself.
Pretty real.
An urban explorer visits an abandoned temple and encounters something terrifying. The building served as a temple for a secretive organization known as the Freemasons in 1985. Around the mid-2000s, the building was left behind for unknown reasons. Ever since then, the temple has been abandoned. However, the following footage caught by Christopher Hill seems to suggest it's not completely abandoned. Christopher is on his way to explore the basement of the temple when he captures the following on camera. Be sure to listen closely or you'll miss it. A disembodied voice saying "hey" can be heard. Now, it could be that the supposed disembodied voice came from outside, so it's not certain if Christopher caught something unusual. But what happens next may just be the most strangest and terrifying encounter Chris has had. In the basement of the temple, he captures this.
It's really sad that they let this historical place fall apart like this. Damn, man, that's crazy.
There appears to be a dark figure entering a room and slowly fading away. Here's the enhanced version for a better view.
Look like a dude with a skeleton for a face.
Now, it could be that a squatter was hiding away from the camera and appeared to fade away due to the camera's quality. But when Christopher takes a look inside, no one is there. No doors can be seen through which the squatter could have escaped. If nothing was inside, then who or what was this? Chris has yet to explain the strange encounter. As always, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what this might have been. Marlene White is inside her bathroom when she captures something really creepy on camera. Marlene writes, "Please tell me that I'm not crazy." Here's the video she posted, along with a text-to-speech voice that she uses to explain what's going on. Take a look.
What the hell is this? I only have one baby at my house today. The rest of them are with grandma. You can clearly hear my baby in the living room crying. I was on the toilet when I felt like something was watching me. I've been on edge ever since I took a picture and my dad was behind me by the door. So I decided to turn the camera on and record. This is not my dad. I don't know what it is.
It's moving.
I know you've seen it move before and after, I gasped.
Who are you? Hello?
Now, it kinda looks like someone is standing inside. Maybe it's one of her children. But Marlene disproves this notion by showing what it would actually look like if one of her children were standing inside.
Stand in the shower real quick so I can show people something, please.
Ha, human trafficking.
Dang, you colorful, boy. Okay, you can get out. Come here, child. This is literally what you guys want. Like, that was not my babies in the shower. Please just stop. There's no way. Say there's no way. I would never get in that scary thing. I'm so scared.
Marlene has no idea as to what this might be, but viewers can't help but think that this might have been a ghost. But what do you think? Ghost or illusion? Let me know down below.
Combination of both?
Ghost hunter Ali Aslan is inside an abandoned house located in the middle of nowhere. There have only been a couple of people who've checked out this place, but not a single person had caught anything as unusual as Ali had when he paid a visit to this house. Ali is exploring the place when all of a sudden, this happens.
Bismillah. Allahu Ekber.
Now, it's worth mentioning that it's raining outside at the time of this recording. It could be that the strange noises were actually caused by the stormy weather outside. That could be the case, but what happens afterward as Ollie exits the house is beyond explanation. What he caught on camera is perhaps the creepiest encounter he's had.
Oh, that's the Grim Reaper. Yep. He's there for...
Ollie doesn't know what to make of this. But if there's one thing that most viewers would agree on, it's that this person or thing was most likely observing Ollie during the time he was inside.
Nope.
If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is.
That is creepy. Very creepy.
Martha Morgan is home alone when she captures the following on camera. Martha writes, "This is my daughter's dog. There was absolutely nothing there, at least nothing we could see, but he could."
You can't have no risk in life. We can reduce almost all traffic fatalities on our highway if we would take the speed limit down to 5 miles an hour. But we don't do that, right? We accept that we...
Viewers of the video believe that her daughter's dog might be sensing something that we can't. If that's what's going on in this video, then what exactly is it seeing? And what might be the reason as to why it's growling? Whatever the reason might be, it's always unsettling to see a dog growl at something that isn't there. A garment factory in Japan has been experiencing strange activity at work. It was just recently that the factory surveillance cameras had caught footage of the strange things that have been happening. When the owner of the factory had seen the footage, he was shocked, but he wasn't surprised for the reason you're probably thinking. The factory owner himself best explains the footage that was captured. Take a look.
っていうパートの人がいたんですけど、年に亡くなってます。うちに来て20年ぐらいになるんで、結構ベテランで、他のパートさんからも好かれてるような感じでした。動いてるミシンがさんが使っていたミシンなんですよね。
Damn. Talk about dedication.
他のパートさんの間ではさんが来てしようとしてるつもりなんじゃないかとか、このマネキンも夜に急に動き出したら怖いよねとか、ふざけて服を着せたりもしてましたし、お気に入りでしたね。
Damn.
The factory owner believes that if the ghost of Miss Tanaka is behind all these strange occurrences, then it isn't necessarily bad. After all, Miss Tanaka seems to be truly missed by her coworkers. These strange occurrences are probably the closest thing to having Miss Tanaka around one more time. General Shim is resting on his rooftop when he sees something that scared the living hell out of him. General Shim writes, "I just wanted to loiter on my house's rooftop because the breeze there is soothing and fresh, but little did I know that someone else would be there with me." This is what he saw. General Shim hopes that this was just a coconut on a tree, but what do you see? Could this be a case of pareidolia or an actual sinister-looking entity?
Pareidolia.
Israel Escalante posted the following message on his Facebook page. Israel writes, "Strange noises have been heard in my house. The toys have been turning on by themselves. Maybe some spirit is playing with my kids' toys." Israel's followers on Facebook found this message unusual, since he doesn't post anything but videos and images of the meat company he works at. But then the following day, after posting this, Israel uploads a video of the strange occurrences mentioned in his post. Needless to say, his followers were unsettled by what he caught on camera. This is what he captured.
Y aquí recientemente es donde los juguetes se han prendido. Aquí. Este es el cuarto de juguetes de los chamacos. Ahí disculpen el tiradero. Pero de repente se escuchan. ¡Qué ole! Eso no es algo preparado, De repente se escuchan así cosillas medio extrañas. Ese pianillo es el que se empezó a prender. Oh, no manches. No te pases de lanza. ¿Quién está aquí? ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? Oh, te pases de lanza. Se está moviendo ese caballo, hijo. Se está moviendo el caco. Se está moviendo el caco, pa. ¿Sí vieron que se movió el caco? ¿Quién eres? Se está moviendo ese caco, hijo.
I don't trust that.
No manches, pa. ¿Dónde estás? Date para acá que me da miedo. Ya no se movió. Pero no es el aire ni nada, muchachos, porque acá esta pobre ventana de aquí está cerrada. Entonces, pues no creo que sea nada del aire. Mira, se está moviendo. No manches tú. ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? No, vente.
A toy turns on by itself, and a rocking horse begins to move on its own. Israel then makes a follow-up video explaining what happened.
Aquí les puse los juguetes que han sonado. Este caballo es el del video. Esta camionetita también ya sonó. Ese piano también se ve en el video. Entonces, pues, es por eso que decidimos grabarlo. Y pues ahí está. Ya cada quien decide si creer o no. Ahí está la evidencia y pues ya. Con esto nos despedimos.
Israel has yet to post any more videos of these strange occurrences, so stay tuned. Occurrences that have taken place inside a home. Very little information is given on these videos, but each one speaks for itself. Each video was shot in a room where most of the activity takes place. It is for this reason that a camera was placed inside to capture these strange occurrences. However, it seems that with each occurrence, the activity gets worse. Out of all incidents, the fifth occurrence is probably the creepiest. This is what was captured.
What the hell? Damn. Let's do that shit.
Ой, мамочка, блин, не могу, я уже... Алло, привет. Ты в обед что-нибудь приедешь, нет? Во сколько? Ага, ладно, все, давай.
It's the last occurrence that's hard to explain. Somehow, the garment in the basket appears to throw itself into the washer. It could be that the video is playing in reverse, making it seem as though it threw itself in when it actually fell into the basket. But even if the video wasn't reversed, it doesn't explain how the laundry fell into the basket on its own. Viewers can't seem to explain this final clip, but what do you think? Had a poltergeist been caught on camera, or was this something else?
That shit haunted as hell.
A family buys a doll from a thrift store, but ever since buying it, there's been nothing but strange occurrences taking place inside their home. They believe that the doll is haunted and is therefore responsible for the strange activity that's been happening. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own. The family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has no idea as to how they could stop the strange activity. But then one day, a friend of the family suggested that they light a white candle by the doll in the hopes that doing so would stop the activity. They do just that, but something very strange happens. The family sets up a camera in front of the doll to capture anything unusual that happens. This is what they caught.
Is that good?
The candlelight mysteriously gets brighter, but unfortunately, this had no effect on the strange activity. Things only appear to get worse. But then one day, the strangest incident happens. The daughter is playing with the doll when the following is caught on camera.
Can we get you better? Okay, baby? Oh, do you want to drink this here?
If you listen closely, you can almost hear what sounds like a slap. The daughter even says that she was hurt. But what do you think? Did the doll actually slap her? Or was it something else? Amar Kate posted the following video and writes, "We should have listened to the dog and not gone downstairs. This is what they caught on camera."
Right, come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him up here. Come on.
That was a right smash. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Not smash, was it?
Yeah, it does look, dude. Just open it.
Oh my god. This is getting horrendous.
This is getting horrendous. Look at it. It's smashed on top of there as well. Quickly. That's good. My shoes are upstairs. That scared me.
Where's your car keys?
Shh, they're in the kitchen.
Oh, you're joking.
Forget the keys. It's probably best to just leave. And of course, don't forget the dog. Two friends are inside a room recording someone who appears to be yelling at something. It isn't until they decide to approach this person that they see what it is that they're yelling at. What they saw left them more disturbed than before. This is what they caught.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres acá? ¿Qué quieres? Dime qué quieres. ¿Qué se te perdió? ¿Nos quieres hacer daño? ¿Nos quieres hacer más daño?
Mira, mira de nuevo.
Lárgate.
Diosito lindo.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado Señor tu voluntad. Danos hoy el pan de cada día. Y no nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén.
Ay, Diosito lindo.
¿Qué quieres? No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres?
Mira,
¿Qué
regresa.
quieres? Ven. ¿Qué quieres?
There appears to be a small, shadowy figure manifesting and disappearing at the same time. I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not this was something paranormal. As always, what are your thoughts?
Look paranormal to me.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere, he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby." This is what was caught. The child all of a sudden disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is though, what exactly had pushed him over? The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over. Ali Aslan is inside an abandoned house that's located in the middle of nowhere. There have only been a couple of people who've checked out this place, but not a single person had caught anything as unusual as Ali had when he paid a visit to this house. Ali is exploring the place when all of a sudden, this happened is. Ryan Holtz writes, "So I was just sitting at home alone, the parents were out, and I kept hearing the weird sounds again. But this time, I decided to record for a change, and this is what I caught. Really creepy."
What the f? This is what I mean. Crazy shit. Is it like heaven? Hello? Oh my god. Need a light on. Oh my. Oh.
You better grab a gun or something.
My phone's upstairs. Oh my. I could. I'm leaving lights on. I swear to I seen something.
Yeah, we all saw something.
Right. I need to go upstairs my phone.
Perhaps this might have been a stranger who broke in. Intruder or ghost. It's unknown as to who or what was inside Ryan's house. Ellen Melbergstead is on her way to a doctor's appointment and is taking a shortcut through a park to get there. The video takes place in Sweden during the winter time, so it's mostly dark during the day. As she's on her way to the hospital, Ellen takes out her phone and begins to record. But little does she know that she's about to capture something downright creepy. Check this out.
Mail-murder den här veckan och jag undrar vad han kommer att ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla
It was only after viewers had pointed this out that Ellen had noticed it. There appears to be a figure peeking at Ellen from behind a tree. It's unclear as to who or what this might have been, but viewers think that this could have been a ghost. Whatever it might have been, Ellen will most likely be taking a different route from now on. Grisel Luna is conducting a paranormal investigation at a place where human remains were found. The site has been abandoned for a while and is known to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. While checking out one of the rooms inside the building, this happens.
Vamos a iniciar por esta. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Se ve que hay algunos muebles antiguos que ya están llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay! ¡No! ¿Viste, Melissa? Se movió. Sí, se movió. Llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay! ¡No! ¿Viste, Melissa? Se movió. Sí, se movió. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Pero ya acabamos de llegar. Sí estaba moviendo, ¿verdad? Yo vi como que se movió esto.
Later on, Grisel goes outside and finds something pretty disturbing.
Pues esto es como un hueso, ¿no? ¿Cómo que un hueso? Ay, ¿pero qué es eso? Ay, Dios. Espérate, no lo agarres. No, pero... ¿Qué es esto? Ay, Dios. Tiene un hueso. ¿Cómo? Eso es como de brujita, ¿no?
Is that a foot?
I'm not sure if picking up the bone was a good idea, because what happens next might have been the result of having done so.
Creo que es momento de retirarnos, porque... ¡Ay, no mames! ¡Ay, güey! ¡No mames!
Hell no.
It's not clear as to what happened here, but whatever occurred, I'm sure it wasn't good, as given by the history of this place.
Well, with that being said, I've assured that I won't be going to sleep at any reasonable time tonight. And if I do, I'll have to watch Rick and Morty as I sleep to keep my brain from thinking about any of this. Well, this has been your boy BlastphamousHD. Make sure to comment, like, and don't subscribe. Twizzlers.